No need to rush. Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. Hide.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
Mission command. Take caution. Need I teach someone a lesson? No need to rush. Patience breeds success. Answer me. 0 points.
You can't kill me.
Stay back, Clara.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Test. Fail. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Annihilate. Fail.
Try harder.
Answer me. 0 points.
Here, try this.
Eliminating front.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
Mission command. Test. Fail.
The moon shines on the tree. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
To travel far away.
Got the defense? Answer me. 0 points.
Deep breath.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara. A test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Here, try this.
Free.
Blade of moonlight.
0 points. Eliminating threat. Mediocre. Stay back, Clara.
Deep breath.
In lunar flame.
Answer me.
I think something bit me.
A test. Free.
Blade of moonlight.
I think something bit me.
In lunar flame.
Mediocre.
I'm okay. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Answer me. 0 points. Need I teach someone a lesson? A test. Free. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Try harder.
Hide. Free. Answer me. 0 points.
Blade of moonlight.
hit me.
Answer me.
High threat target ahead.
Need I teach someone a lesson? SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
0 points. Test.
Commencing reset.
Free.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
Gotta stop
Stay
bleeding.
back, Cleric.
Got the defense? Answer me. 0 points. Test.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Ready for dinner.
I'm not afraid of you.
Answer me. Free. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Specimen sighted.
Zero points.
Commencing research. Deep breath. Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Free.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Annihilate.
Test. 0 points.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Eliminating threat.
Answer me. Free.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Test. Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Free. 0 points.
Taste malice in the air. The moon shines on the truth. Ready?
Stay back, Clara.
How does that feel?
Your answers? Answer me. Free.
Commencing research. Deep breath. I'll never forget you.
Stay back, Clara.
See you
Are you
later.
all right?
I'm okay.
I'm asking
I want to
questions.
protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Sora.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Free. 0 points.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight, all will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Eliminating front. Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
Got the
I want to
defense.
protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Answer me. Free.
Specimen sighted.
Nowhere to run. Ready for death.
Test. 0 points.
Here, try this. Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Not so fast.
As you command.
Stand down.
I need to be
All
brave.
will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Eliminating front.
I'm not afraid of you.
Answer me. Free.
To travel.
Save it for your own
Say
skin.
knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
Free.
Nowhere to run. Who will it be?
Annihilate.
Your answers? Test. 0 points.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Sora. Commencing research. Here, try this. Thanks. I'll never
Ready for
forget
death.
you.
As you command. As you command. Eliminating front.
Your answers? Answer me. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Try harder. Unworthy.
Free.
Deep breath.
Save it for your own skin.
Zoning out. I can help.
Oops. All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
0 points.
To travel far away. Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Eliminating front.
Test.
Specimen sighted.
Ready?
Stay back, Clara.
Who will it be? Try harder.
I need to be brave. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I'm asking question. Answer me. Free. SAS. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
How do you like that?
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
0 points.
Commencing research. Here, try this. Thanks.
Stand
I'll
down.
never forget you.
Free.
I'm not afraid.
Test. 0 points. Answer me. Free.
Perfect.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Eliminating front.
Don't be scared.
Deep breath. Thanks. I'll never forget you. To travel.
Save it for your own skin. Nowhere to run.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
Something for everybody.
Stay back, Clara.
Free.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
How do you like that?
As you command.
0 points.
Ready for death? Stand down.
Answer me. Free.
Eliminating front.
Zoning out. I can
As you
help.
command.
I hope I helped.
Ready to squander the remainder of
All
your
are at
days?
staff discount prices. It can't.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Do you want to enter the Forgotten?
What was you could even firewood?
That imposter had the odd. What worries me?
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancients. All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara
don't need any sort of device.
You are indeed the chosen.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajiko? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that your lungs power incarnate is...
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us. It seems you already made your decision.
He's here. That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist.
You're here. You think changing form will help?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your...
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today.
Jing Yuan's lapdog.
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look...
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the sea. Come get
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away.
Is that so?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Oh, great.
Surrender!
Failed to send you. Too little. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Failed to send you.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Did she teach you?
Then you deserve no. Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy.
My task is complete.
Well, thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth...
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But
Raising old nets only darkens the water, and exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder. You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would... Before I can let Don Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee...
I may not be capable of the things that...
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that... It is as I said. Here we stand so different. I am the general of the law. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Expressor.
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance. The hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Lord Ravager of Phantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged...
Her hatching rebirth is complete. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld, our dragon ancestors.
Do you know something? When Don Feng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions,
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the... This world's good karma is settled.
look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion.
We need to help them. Heaven surge. Rise!
Let's make it quick.
A foregone conclusion.
Heaven surge. Break!
This is our chance.
Here is thunder!
Told you I could fight.
Heaven surge. Rise!
Rules are made to be broken.
My turn. Here. You can't run. Try that again.
Heaven surge. Break!
This is our chance. Yeah!
Tough luck running into me.
Time. Show no mercy.
Heaven surge. Rise!
Let's go.
There's There's no time to lose.
金一问, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces.
The Ambrosial Arbor. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I...
Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng?
It's a long story.
So...
Let us save such remnant my astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was nevertheless... It is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other. Explore, understand, establish, and fear, risk, enemies, and death are... Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make.
Dan Heng?
Thank you.
How am I still one of the nameless?
Great! Everyone's just as heroic.
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the Senior Videodra's incomplete exuviation charm.
Hi, Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Sai under the direction of the High Elder. The Videodara guided the waters of the ancient sea to...
It looks so much like Dan Heng. I wonder if... The statue, Dan Heng's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current. Do you understand, Dan Heng? Since Dongfeng perished, the Luofu Videodara have no longer had an individual capable of performing. What happens next?
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, so... Aw, how sweet. Anyway, it's great. The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense.
Jingyuan. General.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few.
General, don't cast a...
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's...
I understand but the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you...
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return...
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. These steps are so far apart. I've got to find a way down.
Use Scale Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made.
Very well. In that case...
This must be... the first High Elder. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and...
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons. The path...
Is that some kind of riddle?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
What a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the Three Talons. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be... They will never know. Keep quiet, Inching. This will make us even. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think too...
That's Dan Feng's voice. But...
I think something bit me.
Answer me.
Annihilate. Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Storm!
Test.
I hope I helped.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Young Master, must we...
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. The senior videographers say that the Sinjo offered us this place, that we hail.
It is time to repay them.
Take caution.
That should do, General.
Don't be nervous, sir. This is of vital importance.
Quelling the arbors.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot...
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular...
Something's not right. A pointless struggle. Don't think about running. Something's not right.
The last of the three Talons is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
A test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Hide. 0 points. Answer me.
Here, try this!
Eliminating threat.
A test. Free.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Eliminating threat.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
reverence to the Three Talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. The reverence to the Three Talons. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder. Now.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us.
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves! Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Cienjo long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Lesson incited.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
So much bark with so little bite. This body was born of the Ark.
It had some strong wind.
March, careful.
Is that it?
I'm asking questions. A test. Free.
Here, try this. Thanks.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Your answers? Answer me.
Stay back, Clara.
Commencing research.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide. Right.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. To victory! Done. Show no mercy.
I'm okay.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. I'm asking questions. A test. Free.
To travel.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Deep breath. Thanks.
Never forget you.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here.
Call it friends? Answer me.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Annihilation.
Here, try this. Thanks.
I'll never.
For the Cienjo!
General of the Cienjo, can your...
Gonhong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
Answers? A test. 0 points.
I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating front.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Deep breath. Thanks.
On my
I'll
command.
never forget you.
I'm asking questions. Not bad. 5 points. Answer me. SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ephemeral.
Mission command.
0 points.
Mission command.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
I need to be brave.
Time. Show no mercy.
Test.
Stay back, Clara.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here. Vanquish the abomination.
Eliminating threat.
No need to rush. Patience breeds success. Answer me. 0 points.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with me. I'm afraid you won't have the chance. Time to end this.
Stay back, Clara.
To travel far away.
1,000 thanks. Out of ideas, Fantilia?
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
To victory!
Commencing research. Here, try this. Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
You're wasting my time.
Mission command.
Time to end this.
Mission command.
On my command.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Vanquish the abomination!
Zero points. Answer me.
I'm the vanguard of the hunt. To victory! Time. Show no mercy.
Adjust.
Eliminating threat.
Mediocre.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora. To travel far. Things. About.
Mission command.
A foregone conclusion. Vanquish the abomination!
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Mission command.
struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn the power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in a fascinating way. What are you?
Gone home! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Phantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted... Phantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her will...
So it was all part of the plan?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction.
Phantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting...
Leave that to the Master Diviner.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Ready to squander the remainder of your days?
Do you know how to fix a star scan?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Can you wait a little moment? She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation...
I don't think I can ever get used to this. pleasure to see you all here today, collating casualties and losses, dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples, submitting battle Generalship is no trifling matter. I think she actually really enjoyed.
Master Diviner, have you
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Lawfu. Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised. Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil
On behalf of the Astral Express?
Wow. Nothing tangible then? Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please. Seriously? Thanking us like— It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an— So... That we may. But as lot, for example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent— I'm submitting my report to the Alliance. And I've already got a plan in mind.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor...
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, it was all so chaotic. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun— I'm already prepared for the worst. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxy and Ken.
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late.
Ready to squander the remainder of your days?
I see. Please extend my regards.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission,
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss...
yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou. How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to...
Madam, you...
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short-life terms, a funeral. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mar. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm self. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun. I can still hardly believe it. I'd like to ask you all to I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings.
Leave this to us.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Cassider seal, a small box. Looks like some kind of...
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk stand.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yen Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yen Ming, it's...
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends, and the rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was... I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so... If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting. Could there be other things similar to what Yen Ming got? This bow. It's a good bow. Alright, just kidding. I can't cook to save my life, but I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme.
There's nothing else, except a handful. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things? everything okay? Huh? Why is D-Ting talking to you? I think I'm a better fit, that's all. The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a For example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear. I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself. Hey, enough with the passive aggression. The simple truth of the matter is that so what did D-Ting find?
The Sleepless Earl.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to when I took over this tea house for my famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up.
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations...
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now,
Ready to squander the remainder of your days? Huh.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering.
Wealth shouldn't be a hindrance to the pursuit of truth.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the food. It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off,
Spices Supreme.
Honored guests, welcome to our something. Oh, what a precious person she is. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for...
Miss Ting Yun couldn't tear herself away from...
Really? Thank you so much. Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first...
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
what brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out. The Star Skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the Star Skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but for her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got...
This time, we needn't compete. Go.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made. This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the law. The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony.
Ready to squander the remainder of...
General, the ceremony is finished.
Not yet. I have my apologies. I couldn't get to you any sooner. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his...
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Ready to squander the remainder of your days? Since when were knowledge and wealth mutually exclusive?
Would you like me to relay your message?
For the theater of the mediocre.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Law Fu's. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Law Fu Cloud Knight's promise to the... No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Law Fu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
Wow. Now...
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dan Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, while I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng.
She must have been worried.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission, too. Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou? I've got goldfish memory.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express.
Don't
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing this little excursion has reached its conclusion.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember? The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we...
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Ahem! Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something... Yeah, what was... I thought everyone knew. Our next... I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel. But before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any... Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say.
Rome? Anyway. Third and final, if you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire.
Allow me to. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these Nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound...
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump.
I'll broadcast an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
How's it going? Oh, there probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me, but... Well, adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom-Pom's request.
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush. A punchline with a straight face. But regarding the family's invitation, I do have...
I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the Express this time. Thank you. It's reassuring to know we're on a similar wavelength. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can...
Camera, check. Extra clothes. Aw, drat! The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that that means I can make more room in my suitcase. You won't fit in the suitcase. Maybe I should bring some novels or comic books. Aw, this is hard.
It's about time. Is this a letter?
Ahem! Hi! The express is about to make the jump! The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not another one. Come with me. These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long. So, come with me. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you. I'm not there. Turn back. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
This is... no way.
This way. After you.
Am I supposed to? How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
We're almost there. Can you still walk? You're funny. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look down. Or up, for that matter. These voices... they are just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them. We're here.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, you may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but have we met somewhere before? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential.
For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with... Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were... Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab...
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
go meet up with them now? Penacony, the planet... Oh, we're here at last! Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you. Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact... Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an unforgettable holiday. Should you need assistance with moving your luggage... May you have a pleasant stay in Penacony.